Just lastly, I was about to ask you this question earlier, but the other cases that might be similar to this that I might want to look at, would you suggest anything? I mean, cases that went to trial, and I know you mentioned the one earlier.
George Zimmerman.
Zimmerman. Was that? Are there some similarities?
Well, in the general sense that in both those cases, when I look at the evidence, I see absolutely nothing that the defendant did that was an unlawful use of force in self-defense. Now, I will tell you, they both use poor judgment. Just like I said, I described how Rittenhouse used poor judgment. If he were my son, I would have told him not to go to a riot armed, however lawful it might have been to do it. It's just a bad decision. It's a risky decision. George Zimmerman didn't do anything legally wrong in defending himself against Trayvon Martin. He made a poor decision when he put himself in an ambush zone and got himself ambushed. And that was something I expect if he were invited again by a dispatcher to step out of his car to see where the bad guy's running, he'd say, I'm not doing that because I remember what happened last time.
Exactly.
But poor judgment's not a crime. We all engage in poor judgment from time to time, fortunately, usually without this severity of consequences. But poor judgment itself is not a reason to send someone to prison. They have to have done something actually criminal. So in that context, I see similarities. Of course, in the Zimmerman context, there was a racial dynamic that's completely lacking here. Although the state prosecutor keeps trying to get it into the case somehow. But obviously everyone involved in this case was Caucasian. So there's simply no racial dynamic here at all.
Yeah, no, exactly. I do sometimes see it's a little forced. And again, prosecutors may have an interest in trying to find an angle there.